Okay, follow along with the Go Math, Math on the Spot video, excuse me. Use your scratch paper, follow along, take initiative. If you think you know the next step, do it, and then pay attention, see if you've done it correctly. Try to learn from this video. Don't try to get this video done. That's not the point. The point is to learn, okay? Try to learn something from the video. All right, follow along. This is Chapter 5, Lesson 3. No, excuse me. Chapter 5, Lesson 4. Let me just double check that. Yeah. Chapter 5, Lesson 4. All right, here we go.
Oh, hi. I just wanted to see how long I can actually balance a full-size basketball on my finger. Pretty impressive, huh? In fact, this reminds me of a great riddle about Sarah making free throws. And in fact, to show you how good I am, I'm going to balance this full-size basketball on the end of my index finger throughout the entirety of us having some fun thinking about Sarah and thinking about math. Are you ready? Let's take a look. Okay, so Sarah had 12 free throw attempts during a game and made at least 75% of those free throws. Here's the question. What is the greatest number of free throws Sarah could have missed during the game? Ooh, almost lost it, but I'm on it. Okay, so let's take a look at the facts and see if we can figure it out. So the facts we know, so first of all, 12 free throw attempts, and she made at least 75% of them. Well, then how many could she have missed? Well, she's going to miss, well, the opposite of this. So we have 100% is the totality, and at least 75% of them, in fact, she made, which means the greatest number that she could have actually missed would be the difference between everything, which is 100%, and the least amount that she made. So what is 100% minus 75%? Well, what is 100 minus 75? We know that's 25, and so in this case we have 25%. So 25% is the greatest percentage of throws that she could have missed. So all we have to figure out is what is 25% of the 12 throws. Well, so one way to do this is to first of all write this as a ratio, which we know percentages are just ratios over 100. And then let's see if we can actually simplify this. Wow, I almost lost it, but I still got it. Let's see if we can now simplify this a little bit by making just the number smaller. And notice that we could simplify it by writing it as an equivalent ratio. And I can do that by either multiplying or dividing both the top and the bottom by the same number. In this case, I'm going to elect the number 5. In fact, I'm going to elect 25. Because check it out. 25 divided by 25 is just 1. And 100 divided by 25 is just 4. So actually, 25 1/100ths is equivalent to 1/4. Well, that's really convenient because now what I want to do is find 1/4 of 12. Of is that math cue which tells me I should be multiplying. So now what I've got to do is take a look at 1/4 of, that's times, 12. And what is that? Well, that's the same thing as 12 divided by 4, and if we actually work this out, we see the answer, of course, is 3, because 4 times 3 is 12. And so the answer is that the greatest number of free throws that Sarah could have missed is, in fact, 3. And we did that by actually thinking about percentages and realizing that if you have a percentage, it's always a percentage out of 100%. So if you know of one circumstance, the percentage of the opposite circumstance is going to be 100% minus that, and that's the opposite. And then we can actually convert that and see what that ratio is. And remember that of means times, and we can actually always figure out the answer. Wow, we can always figure out the answer by balancing our understanding of mathematics, and in this case, balancing the basketball. I think it's pretty impressive. Now I'm going to see if I can actually make a shot without hitting any rim at all. I'll tell you how it goes in the next one. Have fun thinking about math, and I'll see you soon. Phew.
Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.